Hello Web3 TV friends, welcome to another episode of Crypto TV. I'm your host, Ornella Hernandez, here to talk all things Web3 and crypto. On today's show, we are going to get into the competition between WorldCoin and Humanity Protocol, two humanity verification projects. We also have a special guest, so stay tuned. So lately, I've been doing deep dives or analyses of different crypto and Web3 projects that have come to my attention, whether because they are launching tokens soon or KOLs are talking about them, or they simply popped up on my radar and I wanted to investigate a little more. So today we will talk about Humanity Protocol and compare it to WorldCoin. Now, I've spoken about these two projects before on Crypto TV, especially WorldCoin, because last year I got my eyeball scanned by an orb that proved my personhood, as they call it. And it identified me as a human versus a bot or a robot, because that is its main purpose amid the rise of artificial intelligence technology, to distinguish between humans and bots. And WorldCoin was developed by OpenAI, which is the team behind ChatGPT as well. I filmed my experience getting scanned by the WorldCoin orb, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already and if you're just curious. Now, I'm going to talk about this again because recently WorldCoin got some competition, another humanity verifying protocol, and it's called Humanity Protocol. The focus is the same, identity verification. But the main difference is that Humanity Protocol scans the palms of your hands instead of the iris of the eyes, which they claim is a less invasive alternative. Before we get into all the differences between it and WorldCoin, let's look at the website for Humanity Protocol. The mission statement is front and center on the homepage, and it states that Humanity Protocol is about empowering the future of digital identity, harnessing the latest in non-invasive biometrics and proof of humanity technology to create a world where decentralization, personal identity, ownership, equity, and inclusion aren't just ideals, they're reality. Okay, I can get on board with those ideals. If we scroll down a bit more, we can see a list of their financial backers, or those who trust and support them, as they write. And it's this very list that caught my attention in the first place. The names include gaming giant Animoca Brands and Polygon Labs, given that the protocol launched on the Polygon Chain Development Kit testnet in February. There are also over 20 venture capital firms, including prominent names like Hashed, Cypher Capital, Foresight Ventures, and Mechanism Capital, just to name a few. A little further down, it calls itself a human-centric Layer 2 blockchain, where your palm is your ID, or your biometric signature that certifies that you are a unique human and that authenticates the match to the image of your palm, which it says is not stored. So this is one of the main differences between Humanity Protocol and WorldCoin. The biometric data. WorldCoin relies on iris scans for user registration. Once WorldCoin has received a unique iris scan, the project issues a digital identity called World ID. The ID is not the user's biometric data itself, but it's an identifier created using a cryptography method known as zero-knowledge proofs, ZK proofs. The idea behind this is that if the World IDs become a thing, then holders could theoretically use their WorldCoin IDs to log in or sign on to all websites, just like we use Google, and it offers single sign-on services. So OpenAI believes this will be a more secure way to providing info than your email or your name or your photograph. And those login actions won't be traceable by other people or by the government. This understandably raised a lot of concerns about data privacy and commercial interests, leading to criticism and regulatory challenges in some regions when it started registering people in the summer of 2023. Some orbs ended up generating really long lines of people waiting to sign up in cities all over the world. Especially in Argentina, for some reason, there was a lot of people interested in WorldCoin. So far, according to my World app, 4 million people have signed up so far. And for a lot of those people, the main reason, besides curiosity, was money. You see, in order to inspire interest in the project, WorldCoin created its own crypto token called WLD. And it has offered around $60 of WLD to anyone who scanned their eyes in this orb. That offer does not extend to the US, however. So being that I'm American, I was not able to claim this money yet. You see, there's also a financial angle here. Some think that the crypto aspect is pure marketing, as it's one of OpenAI's only crypto projects. But Sam Altman says that he hopes that WorldCoin's financialized element could lead to universal basic income for its users. Turns out that when Altman was the president of startup accelerator Y Combinator, he led a pilot trial of a project that aimed to give $1,500 a month to Oakland, California residents, but it never panned out because he realized that giving away money was harder than he thought it would be. So whatever your stance on universal basic income is, it's clear that this idea has not caught on with the masses yet. Altman believes that artificial intelligence can generate sustainable wealth, but it can also displace jobs. So AI has an ethical obligation to actually support this universal basic income initiative. While giving away money was hard, apparently, receiving money, however, was easier for Altman. WorldCoin received substantial funding, a total of $240 million over 3 rounds. The latest funding round, a Series C, held in May of 2023, raised $115 million, bringing the company's post-money valuation to $3 billion. The funding has come from investors that include A16Z, Bain Capital Crypto, Distributed Global, Khosla Ventures, Coinbase, Day One Ventures, and Digital Currency Group, among others. So, there are a lot of heavy hitters that believe in WorldCoin's mission. This does not take away from the security and privacy concerns, however. There are many risks associated with using biometrics for digital identity, including data breaches. Once biometric data has been compromised, it cannot be forgotten and changed or reissued like a password or a PIN number. So this makes it permanently vulnerable to identity theft or unauthorized access if it's stolen. I mean, I'm not getting a new eyeball or a new palm. Then there's the privacy concerns, because who says my palm or my eye info won't be used for another purpose without my consent? Even though I did choose for WorldCoin to not store my data, I don't know if I can truly trust them. I mean, they could be making humanoids of me as we speak. Who knows? So compromised or stolen biometrics are an issue because we know there are bad actors everywhere in every industry trying to misuse user data. Think of all those deep fake videos that allow people to recreate a person's likeness from a photo or a voice recording. Well, imagine if they have my eyes or my hands, then God knows what kind of identity theft and financial scams that could lead to. I don't even want to think about this. But the damage is done already. I've signed up for WorldCoin. I am officially in their registry. So I doubt I'll also sign up for Humanity Protocol, simply because I've already chosen to do one of these verification protocols. And you know what? These aren't the only projects that intertwine digital identity with financial inclusion. There's another project called Proof of Humanity. Let's be more creative with the names here, people, which attempted something similar and handed out $50 to $100 monthly in crypto to everyone who signed up, but the token's value crashed, and I haven't heard any news from the project since, but their website is still up. So, while WorldCoin has been operating for a little while now, Humanity Protocol is only allowing interested parties to sign up for a testnet waitlist. I'm not sure when they will start letting people scan their palms, but until then, I want to hear from you all out there. Have you already signed up for WorldCoin? Would you rather scan the palm of your hand instead of your eyeballs? Could WorldCoin be replaced by this new palm recognition project? Let me know what you think. And regardless of your views on these projects, let's keep in mind the main idea behind them. So much of our lives plays out online in the digital realm. We socialize through social media. We work and collaborate virtually. We shop online. We bank online. We access entertainment and information online. And in all these digital interactions, we are leaving digital trails or data footprints and online identities. So our digital identity is how we are seen and perceived and tracked across the internet and the various platforms and applications that we use. So it's the persona that we put forth. and the personal data that we expose, and the digital reputation that we build through our online activities. So that's what we're trying to protect here, people, our digital identities, which have become super, super important as artificial intelligence tools become more advanced and put our digital identities at increased risk of being misused and manipulated or exploited if not properly secured and ethically developed. So I'll keep informing you guys on the progress of these projects, and in the meantime, let's hear from a special guest today on Crypto TV. Today on Crypto TV, we have a special guest, my colleague at Web3 TV, Adele Burton. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, pleasure to have you on. Always happy to talk to a fellow host. Now, you're also the host of the Traders Brawl podcast. So tell me a little bit about that for those who don't know what it is, if you could give like a 30-second spiel.
So for those who don't know, Traders Brawl is a podcast that speaks with entrepreneurs, but also it combines the startup grind with fitness and fitness lifestyle. So we try and get people on there to speak about how they maintain a work-life balance, if at all. And yeah, I host it right here in the studio, and I'm always looking for new guests.
Yes, I remember you were telling me once that your mottos are like health and wealth. So financial freedom, but also, you know, the health and fitness lifestyle play a big part into that freedom of yours. So I liked that ethos of the podcast.
Thank you.
So yeah, if anybody wants to come on his podcast, let us know. And so for this episode, we're gonna talk a little bit about events. So some of your favorites that you've gone to recently, some that you're looking forward to, and then we have a special activity, okay?
Looking forward to it.
All right, so first, just wanna check in on what have been some of your favorite standout events you've gone to in the past couple weeks in Dubai, and favorites to attend and to host as well.
Wow, you know, Dubai is always such a craze of all events, so you get overwhelmed and burned out. I will say that some of the highlights were AIBC, where we had the room to ourselves. Yeah, that was very convenient. Also, I was pretty happy with the turnout. It was a diverse turnout, and then also STEP conference was also nice. Outdoor area.
It was such a beautiful day that day.
Right, yeah. It was. That was also good in terms of there was a good mix of blockchain-based firms as well as fintech.
It was every industry.
Every industry.
You had food, tech. You had fitness. You had. I saw this thing. It was like. It was an AI product, and it was to decipher baby cries.
Wow. Yeah.
So there was everything at that conference.
Yeah. I saw one thing on dogs, pets, on the blockchain. So
something like virtual pets?
No, real life, but something to do with being able to monitor them. So similar to what you just described with babies.
Yeah. So there was a startup for everything at that conference. That was cool. Yeah. And AIBC I liked a lot. I think it was good. It was good people, and it wasn't just blockchain figures. Like there were influencers, there were comedians. Like I spoke to a more variety of people, which was fun.
Yeah, I agree. There was a good mix of both men and women too, speakers, so that was good. Some conferences
usually not.
Unfortunately not. They're usually conferences have a very strong favor towards men, or men tend to dominate.
Yeah.
But in that conference, it was very, very mixed. So, and I love the way it was set up. Yeah.
Between like the booths and the stages?
Booth stages, but also there was color. There was some color going on there, I felt. And I met one of these, a comedian who was there. I interviewed him, actually, and he had this mohawk. So you don't get those kind of people.
Colorful figures as well.
As well,
Okay, that's cool. And what did you learn from these events? Any takeaways from either conversations that you had or new tech that you discovered?
Not so much. I didn't learn so much because I've been to so many of these events, and many of these booths they do want to sell and pitch to you what they're here for. But for me, one of the biggest takeaways was I had a chance to actually ask questions about what are you doing with AI, and so that's something that's really relevant to me. Because I'm always trying to optimize my time and efficiency. So a lot of these firms are very AI focused, and so it gives me a sort of takeaway. I can go back home and I learned. This is already being practiced right now.
Okay, so what kinds of AI tools do you use on a daily basis to
So
help you out?
I use, so Canva has this ability to generate text to video. You can, and I use it for posters if I want to come up with something like, a new poster that hasn't been created. So let's say, easy one is Bitcoin on the moon, Easy, you'll see a Bitcoin on the moon and you'll see some astronauts around it. But like Eiffel Tower on Mars, something like that. And it just gives you some creativity. So I use that as well as, not to mention ChatGPT.
It's okay, everyone uses it.
Bard as well, throw it in.
I've been using Claude recently.
Claude, okay.
Yeah, it's another question answer generator.
Okay.
Similar to ChatGPT.
Better, would you say?
I don't know if it's better. I've kind of been like using both just to have more to work with. And it's a little newer, so not everyone's heard about it, but yeah, check it out.
Okay. I've been using Bard. Have you heard of Bard?
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, I use those too. Yeah, I'll be happy to check it out.
Okay. All right, amazing. Yeah, I enjoyed AIBC as well a lot. It was a fun conference. And there's a few more coming up very soon in Dubai in April. It's a busy season. So are you looking forward to any events in particular?
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to, of course, the craze around Token 2049, where everything will be complete madness. My phones will be buried with messages.
Why? Because you get invited everywhere?
Yeah, mostly. One of them in particular is, I would say, I'm looking forward to, there's Art Style Fest coming up.
Yes, yeah.
Which mixes culture, fashion, and art and tech and all in one.
Yeah, that's always a fun one. People are like, asking everyone like for extra tickets, like, oh, are you going? I want to go. I remember last year it was like that.
Yeah, that's true. Music as well and food. And then some other side events include like ones from, the typical exchanges. But I think there's going to be quite a few, during that craze and time, lots of after parties. And I'm keen to explore this time of the year.
Okay, so this is all in the second half of April. You're right, it's like the last 2 weeks. Every day there's either a big expo or a meetup or a party, something going on. So how does Adele prioritize or choose which events to go to, which not to go to?
I'm glad you asked, because you need some kind of filtration way of filtering all the craze out there that's going to be coming at you, targeting you. So the way that I prioritize is through media partnership, where I have an obligation to fulfill on my side, or speakership, where I'm speaking at, which I have a few lined up.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah, so I can't be everywhere, so that means I have to prioritize the ones that are giving me the attention that they're giving me, right? Otherwise, you go to an event, they're not giving you the same attention. It's not the same. It's not worth it.
Okay, but what about for someone who isn't a participant and just wants to maybe learn more about blockchain or meet new people? What would you say to him or her?
Definitely. So if you're visiting, definitely I would say don't be, and money is not an issue. Like, of course, you're here for a certain time. Go to the ones that, the best ones that are based on speakers. Like, you want to meet those speakers, you want to hear from them, because you came all the way here, so you might as well maximize. So any speaker that really hits home for you, that you've been following on social media, go and prioritize them.
Yeah, and don't be afraid of going up to celebrities or KOLs or regular people.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say that.
Okay, and then let's talk Token 2049, because it'll be the first year that it takes place in Dubai. It's traditionally in Singapore, and it will continue to take place in Singapore, but now they have this second edition in Dubai, so everyone's really excited for that. I've actually never been before, like I haven't been to the Singapore one, so I'm excited for the Dubai edition. What about you? Same,
I've never been as well. I hear about 70,000 people are planning to attend or more.
Oh wow.
So a lot of booths. I know it's at the Madinat Jumeirah.
Yeah.
And just to give some context about the Madinat, that was the same venue that Algorand held theirs, the same venue that Ripple XRP held theirs. So now you can imagine the caliber of people, speakers, and booths that are going to be there. So 100% bullish on it.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. I'm not looking forward to traffic, but
No, definitely not. One thing to note, just, playing devil's advocate is, the bigger the event, the more lost in communication you can be, right? Because there's so much to explore. Think of it as you're at a festival. And
like a music festival?
At a music festival. And you've got 4 of your favorite all-time DJs performing at the same time.
Oh no,
right?
What do you do?
So what do you do? How do you prioritize? And getting into the crowd takes time to get out of the crowd because there's so many people.
Right. You need to plan for that, like, extra time. Yeah, logistics, yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. That is coming up soon, and we'll keep you guys posted. Web3 TV will be there, so make sure to watch all of our coverage. And in the meantime, we have a little special activity that I wanted to play with you. It's a game of Would You Rather, but I have some questions that are related to blockchain.
Ooh.
So we have this, like, astronaut mug helmet thing, since you mentioned astronauts.
Right, I love it.
Okay, so we're gonna just take turns and pick out a question, and then we can each chime in on the answers. Okay, I'll start.
Go.
All right. And some of these you put in.
I did.
And some I put in.
Forgive me in advance.
All right. Would you rather anonymously donate a massive chunk of your crypto holdings to charity, or be publicly known for your crypto philanthropy? So I would choose anonymously because I actually do this already. Not so much my crypto. But I do save a lot of money that I give to charity always at the end of the year, and I don't do that for, like, a tax write-off or anything. So just for personal reasons.
Really good.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, to choose between the two, I know I'm happy to. I already donate as well. I donate for peace and hunger, people, starvations. But I would like to one day progress to a stage where I'm now giving back to the community, giving back. So why, for example, educating on the podcast is one way of doing that, but then giving back money-wise as well would be the next stage.
Like giveaways or something, like
but also
in the podcast?
More like donations, because being, showing the world that I'm publicly, my philanthropic work would allow me to, I guess, show that I'm at a stage where I can give back. But before that, you need to build that first.
Right.
You know
so build your
what I mean?
reputation up to a point where you're also known for your charitable donations.
Right. Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
Okay. I like that. Your turn.
Okay. So I'm not gonna look. I'll just pick anything.
Yeah, pick one out.
All right. Would you rather go on a date with someone who won't stop talking about their crypto portfolio, or someone who believes the earth is flat and cryptocurrency is a government conspiracy?
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
That's a good one.
Let me read this one more time. For me, so
go on a date with someone who won't stop talking about crypto.
Yeah.
Or their money, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Or someone who thinks crypto is a government conspiracy.
No, I'd have to be the first one.
Really?
Yeah, because if you can't stop talking about crypto, at least we're on the same level.
Okay.
To some extent.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I'm taken, so I wouldn't be going on dates.
Okay.
But let's see. I guess the first one. I really hate that. I hate when people brag about their assets.
Their assets. Yeah, I know.
So that day would last like 2 minutes.
I would try and steer the conversation, and if that failed, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a blockchain-based digital twin that attends meetings for you, or a robot that hodls your crypto for you? Okay, so you could have like a humanoid robot version of Adele that attends all these events that you can't go to, or attends meetings, I guess, in this case. Or one that trades for you, that holds your crypto.
But it's a human, right?
No, these are, digital twins.
Digital twin.
Actually, it could be an avatar, maybe.
Oh, right.
Or a robot.
Okay. Oh my God, this is tough. It's giving me some Black Mirror vibes, digital twin.
Yeah.
Where you can upload. I would say, I would probably say digital twin for now.
Okay.
Because it's uploaded on the drive on the internet. Sorry.
Right. So I could attend meetings and calls that you might not be able to attend to.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because we're not at the stage where robots follow us around conferences and stuff. It's not yet normalized, and it would be weird as well. But maybe in the future, it could be my bodyguard. It could be many things that a human can't do.
Yeah.
Right?
And it could even trade crypto for you.
Trade crypto for me. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how prepared we are as a population for that. But it is definitely something that maybe people are like prepping for. I'm sure some companies
100%.
are working on it.
100%. What would you pick?
A digital twin, I think. So an avatar, like I want to have like a functioning avatar that could travel between all the metaverse worlds and any other sort of virtual space. But like one standardized one, right? Like I don't need one for each platform, which is what we have now. So I think that would be great if I could have like, this is digital Ornella when physical Ornella can't be there.
Yeah. Totally fine.
Instead of a humanoid or robot following me around.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Okay, next.
All right. So would you rather attend a blockchain conference where everyone speaks in complicated jargon, or a crypto meetup where everyone wears animal-themed costumes?
Oh.
Wow.
The meetup. I'd attend the
That's so fun, the meetup.
Yeah.
Animal-themed costumes.
Yeah.
For a change, because I'm always inundated with blockchain conferences,
Right.
I would go for the second one.
Okay, how about we plan that? Let's make like a meetup.
Yeah? A Web3 TV one?
Yeah, Web3 TV meetup where we all have to like dress up as animals.
Why not?
Okay.
Like a costume party. Like they're unheard of here in Dubai.
I know.
You gotta bring it here.
You're right. We'll make it happen.
We'll hold you to that.
Stay tuned, guys, for our animal-themed crypto costume party thing. Okay. Would you rather have a tattoo of the Bitcoin logo or an NFT that changes every day? NFT tattoo.
Okay, so one that's static.
Yeah, but it changes.
Oh, it changes on your body?
Yeah. Okay.
And what's the other one?
Or just a Bitcoin logo.
Oh, it changes.
Yeah.
Come on, the world is dynamic. It's always moving. It's always changing.
Yeah. Oh, because it's like NFT, but NF tattoo.
Look at that.
Okay.
Wow.
So not fungible tattoo. Cool. Do you have any NFTs that you would tattoo on your body?
Gym Bro.
Oh yeah, you told me about Gym Bro.
Gym Bro NFT. No, I wouldn't tattoo anything on my body because personally I like to donate blood, and I don't think you can donate if you have tattoos. So I'm tattooed. I'm ink free. Are you tattooed?
No, I don't have any tattoos.
Oh, there you go.
But just because I don't think I'd be able to commit to anything. Like I get tired of my own nail polish after a couple weeks. Like, if I have a tattoo, I'd want to change it.
Commitment issues.
Yeah. To things on my body, I mean.
Of course.
Okay, let's do another one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, would you rather hold on to your favorite NFT through a bear market, or sell it and buy your all-time favorite gadget you've been eyeing?
Gadget?
Yeah, gadget. I'm guessing it's a technological gadget.
Yeah.
Could be anything, a camera, anything.
I mean, I would rather keep my NFT unless like I need for some reason something, like if my camera broke, right? And like I need a new one. But otherwise I think I would hold it, because like the NFTs that I have more sentimental value, more so than like a monetary value. But I say that now, who knows? If it goes to like crazy millions, then yeah, I'll sell it.
See, I'm in sort of I'm in a crossroads between this, because on the one side, it's so fluctuate. Yeah, you keep it if you're keeping it for a sentimental value, not to do with money, of course, you hold on to it. If you're there for the money aspects, then I'd be like, physical is always like there. It's right in front of you.
Yeah.
It can't just change by market fluctuations.
Yeah.
So I'm in between. But if we're talking sentimental, I would keep my NFT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep your Gym Bro?
I probably will. Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. Okay. Would you rather accidentally send all of your crypto to the wrong address, or have your favorite crypto exchange hacked?
I'm assuming in this question, in the exchange, you have your money there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you lose money either way.
Yeah. You lose money either way.
Okay.
But which one's the lesser of the two evils?
Right. Well,
when it's hacked, it doesn't mean it's gone.
Right. Well, yeah, but it's probably gone.
Probably gone.
Or you won't see it.
Yeah.
Again, for a long time. Okay, so it's either I do it, like I by accidentally give away my money, or it just happens. I'd rather not send my money, send all of my crypto to the wrong address.
Why?
Because then I would just like hate myself for that. Because it has happened once where I've sent it to the wrong address, but it hasn't been that much. It's maybe been like a couple hundred, that's it. But then, you learn from that. So now I'm always so paranoid whenever I send money.
So paranoid. Triple check.
I triple, quadruple. I don't do it sometimes. I'm just like, I can't. Like, I get stuck. So I'd rather just not go through that emotion again. But then, if the exchange where I hold my money is hacked, that's also really bad. But in that case, I could have protected myself with like a ledger if I had a cold storage. So I'd rather the exchange be hacked.
Okay. No, that's good. For me, I'm going to try and take the philanthropic route and say everything happens for a reason. So if I sent this to someone, it's probably someone in need. Even though I don't believe that.
That's just what you tell yourself.
I'll tell myself, yeah, probably he needed it or she needed it. There you go.
Okay.
I'll make it back. So take the higher ground.
That's a better mindset to have, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, we are running out of time.
Okay.
So that was a fun game. Thank you for playing with me.
Thank you for having me. It was so fun. Love it.
And if you could just tell our viewers what's the best way to get in touch with you and to watch episodes of Traders Brawl.
Sure. So for those out there who haven't heard of Traders Brawl, just simply Google it. And we're looking for guests all the time. It's a social media podcast, and we're an agency, so we do media partnerships. If you're looking to get featured, just hit me up. I'm on LinkedIn as Adele Burton. And find us on social media and hit us up with your discussion ideas.
All right, thanks Adele.
Thanks,
everyone. Go check out Traders Brawl as well as other episodes of Crypto TV and other coverage on Web3 TV. And stay tuned for the rest of Crypto TV.
Bitcoin is currently trading at $70,760. Ether's price is at $3,566 today. WLD is in red and has been the past month, currently trading at $6.49 today. While Toncoin is in green, up nearly 10% today and up significantly this past month.
That is all for today. Thank you for tuning in to this episode where I compared Humanity Protocol and WorldCoin. Let me know what you guys think, and remember to like this video and check out other coverage on Web3 TV. I'll see you guys later.